Right, I'm going to have to kneel down because I left my tripod downstairs. Right, so as you can see, I am at Fitness Works Warwick today, so I thought I'd check in and kind of give you an update where I am at the moment. A few things. I started doing obviously the Shredded in 6, not series, but plan, which I've emailed out to about 180 people. I'm still following that. We're now 3.5 weeks in, so I thought I'd quickly come upstairs and jump on the scales behind me, find out what my weight is. I'm in the middle of the day now, it's 11:15, so I've had 2 meals, so my weight will be elevated a little bit, but it gives you a rough guide of how much I've kind of lost in the last 3.5 weeks. Training wise, I started a new training program. I've been doing a mixture of what I sent you lot and a mixture of my own training. So I've still been doing powerlifting based training, so I still want to get strong, but at the same time I'm trying to lose a bit of the excess fat that I shouldn't have gained, but I gained because I was sloppy over the last few months. But that's fine because I know I can reduce it quite quick. I've already seen notable changes. I've not took any photos, I've not posted any photos on Instagram about how my physique looks because it's not really what I want to do. And also I might do it at the end, we'll see. But I'll give you a rough update on how much weight I've lost and body fat percentage I've lost and all that kind of bits and pieces. But first, I'm going to jump on the scales behind you. I started dieting, I started doing this, healthy eating. The plan I've given you guys, or if you've got it, I am sticking to roughly. But I've done this the last 5 or 6 years when I've gone from a calorie surplus to a calorie deficit, and I've gone from a overweight, puffy look to getting on stage shredded. So I know how to do it. I don't need to count macros, I don't need to count calories. I just slowly reduce things and eat certain food types at certain times of the day. So I know in the mornings I've got to have my fats, second meal fats, third meal carbs, fourth meal carbs, fifth meal carbs, sixth meal fats. So I kind of fit it all in there, and I roughly have about the same calories a day, but I don't count, I don't use MyFitnessPal, and I don't stress because it's about having balance, and I've got balance over the years. If you don't have that balance yet and you don't know how your body works, and you should count calories and you should track macros because you're probably overeating. But I'm very lucky, I've got a fast metabolism, I lose weight like that, and I need to eat a lot to lose weight. So I'm going to jump on the scales now. Yeah, I started at 104, so let's go see where we're at. I haven't weighed in about 3 weeks. So, see me zoom in on that. You see that 97.7. So, 97.7. So I started about 103 to 104. So I've lost a good about 6 kilos. Yes, I've lost a good chunk of weight. Remember, like I said, I lose a lot of weight. A lot of that was water weight, a lot of that was from holding water from the sodium and shit food I've been eating. So probably got about another 2 kilos, and that'll do me. Don't want to drop too low. And then when I get back from holiday, I'm going to go on, like, I don't like to call it like a mega bulk, but I'm going to go on, and then whatever it is, just put weight on, put lean muscle on, get stronger, get heavier until next January, next February, and then I'm going to change plan, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. But today I'm going to take you through a deadlift session really. So take you through a whole I'll take you through a whole deadlift session and show you what I'm doing at the moment. It's quite a big session, so I haven't looked at it properly yet. I've looked at a bit of it. I hope this is all in focus. I've looked at a bit of it and it looks pretty brutal, so we'll go do that. I'm going to put everything in there, so it'll be quite like a raw session. So right, what is going on at YouTube and probably Facebook and Fitness Works as? So, voiceover in a deadlift session. It turned out to be a lower body session, and my God, it was a hard ass session. But you can see now, this is sped up obviously by like 2 times. I wish I could, well, actually no, I don't wish I could deadlift this fast. But deadlifting, I did 10 sets of 2 at 80%. So I did 10 sets of 2 at roughly about 225 kilos, which was based on a 280 PB. But that 280 PB was technically when I was kind of, want to say, peaking, so my strongest. So after about 5-6 sets, I really struggled. So I had to drop the weight a little bit, but only by 15 kilos down to my actual rep max. So I did 10 sets of 2. So it adds a lot of volume into your training, but also still training strength. So 10 sets of 2 was tough, but it was awesome. It burnt a lot of calories. It made the lift strong and powerful, and it was still shifting a shit ton of weight. After that, I went on to some front squats. It's my first time front squatting in a long time, so I am pretty dodgy to start with. This is only 60 kilos on the bar, but you can notice from a front squat, obviously, because the load is a lot more on your quads and less on your back, you can tend to get a lot lower. So this is a little bit lower than my back squat, and it does feel a lot more comfortable, but it just takes a little bit of time. But after that deadlifting, my forearms were in agony, and Wissam came in. So I'm going to show you what Wissam did right away, then I'll be back in 1 sec.
Yeah. So that's where you're feeling the pain
here.
right now. It's because that muscle over there and this muscle over here are shortened. So all the pain you're experiencing over here is because of these 2 muscles over here. So we need to release that so your tendons are
it's like ridiculous. Like, it was spasming earlier.
Yeah. So every time you sit down on your laptop, on your phone, you're doing a lot of editing now as well. You're pretty much shortening that muscle. You need to do the complete opposite in strength, so stretch it out.
That's on the wrist when you go this far.
That's it.
Look at that.
Yeah. So all the online work, everything you do, it's causing you to sit down like this the entire time. So what we'll do is we'll just loosen it up. So I'm just going to use a bit of grapeseed.
Loosen my forearms, that's why I like to quit deadlifting. Really tight.
Just going to loosen up.
When you're down here, it feels like you're up here.
Yeah. It's all connected right to that tendon. So I don't even have to work on that part. I just need to loosen this bit up. The back pain, it's not actually the lower back, it's the hips, the hamstrings, and the quads.
Oh, there it is. Oh, motherfucker, that's where it is. Looser, anyway. Right, let's go front squat. Right, I thought I'd quickly show you that because I personally suffer with a lot of elbow and forearm pain, and I know a lot of other people do, and I found that quite informative myself. That I didn't know that I had to release lower down my forearm, but that was my forearms obviously released by Wissam, who works here at Fitness Works, and now I carry on my front squats. So I put a bit more weight on the bar. I've also put a belt on. You can see I put my feet a bit wider for a front squat, and then I put my feet a bit more out like a duck. That just allows me to get even deeper. And then you can't see there, but I push my elbows towards the ceiling, but I don't hold it like a snatch kind. It's not even snatch grip. It's kind of like an Olympic lifting grip. I hold it more of a X, so across my chest. Hope that makes sense. I haven't got the flexibility to hold it like you Olympic lifters and CrossFitters, so I have to do it a bit awkwardly. Right, next exercise. Good mornings. Another exercise I really need to work on. A lot of these exercises in this new plan kind of take me out of my comfort zone because I haven't done them in a long time. So obviously good mornings are amazing for your hamstrings, glutes, lower back. Obviously they're amazing for lockouts, deadlifts, and also locking out a squat. So they are good to do heavy. I'm just not the best at them there. This was my first set. I only put 60 kilos on the bar. It's only a 60 kilo bar, and my hat fell off too. Just to try and get a bit of rhythm and find out how it felt and if I could actually do them properly. So this set now, you see a bit more of a different angle. Again, still a rubbish angle, still not very good at it. But yeah, I'll get rid of my hat this time. Yeah, I'm still not great at it, but I'm going to try and get better each week, and I'm going to try and add more weight on the bar. I'd like to be doing these for about 100 kilos. Actually a bit more than 100, 110, 120 kilos. It doesn't look like too much of a motion now, but I could definitely feel it because my flexibility isn't the best. So this is 80 kilos. And you can see my hamstrings and glutes are working there, but you need to make sure that you get a little bit lower on that one. It's meant to be with an SSB bar, so a bit more of a supportive bar that wraps around your shoulders, but we don't have one yet. But next time we do have one of those, it will obviously hopefully be a bit lower and stop the bar rolling up your neck. So you've seen me do a lot of glute bridges on this channel. This is now a single leg glute bridge. The reason obviously I think we've gone on to more single-legged work is because everything we do powerlifting base is generally two-legged. So going to single-legged work obviously allows one leg not to outdo the other one all the time. So this was real hard. You can see I'm dying on the floor from it, and it's only 15-20 kilos. I did try to do it with the barbell at the start, but it just wasn't working because it was too long and it kept tipping me left or right. So I just used a power bag on the Astro and then really tried to push through to the ceiling. Again, I need to work on these, and the reason, if you see there I've got on my heel, is just because I feel more of a contraction in my upper hamstring and glutes. And if I go flat-footed, I don't really feel it as much. I just feel it firing through my lower back. So my advice would be to go onto your heels a bit. This is me there showing, well, texting Elliot saying how much single-legged work sucks ass, but it is super, super important. So I will shut up and get on with it. But yeah, I definitely recommend you do a lot of single-legged work, especially if you've just been doing squats, deadlifts, and bench, because one side can be neglected. Like on mine, my left side's neglected over my right because obviously I've got a bad hip. So working, I think it's isolaterally or something like that, is a lot better for your overall physique, and also it's a lot better for powerlifting because you'll be stronger on both legs. So last exercise is some back extensions on the glute ham raise. Another one also for lockout, and another one also for deadlifts. But that is my voiceover done. If you have any questions, please comment below. I'm going to be quick out here because it's raining, but that was the end of my lower body session. I would have voiceovered this, so I'd explain the whole session, but that was hard. Look how much, I don't know when you looked at this t-shirt. Got feelings for me. Sticky now. Well, I never sweat, but look at my hair, the state of that. I'll put my hat back on. I never sweat that bad, so that was quite tough. It wasn't the best session. It was quite a wet session, to be honest, a bit pathetic, but it was one of those days. But it was all new movements, good mornings, shit, but good exercise. Single leg, bridges, shit, but a really good exercise, so I need to get better at all those. But it's raining like hell, so I'm going to take my sweaty, messy hair back inside. I would have voiced over this. Peace.